Morning. Welcome to day 18 of my 21-day Mastering My Money Mindset Challenge. I'm so excited for you. We are coming into the home stretch. Just want to let you know what we're going to talk about today. So today we're going to be talking about one of the money disorders known as excessive risk taking, and this is one of the money worshiping categories, so the category of money worshiping. And so if you like my videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so that you get notified when I upload new videos. So let's get right into the meat of the topic today. So today we're going to talk about the fact that there are certain people with money disorders who struggle with excessive risk taking. So these will be the people who really struggle with maintaining control when it comes to their finances. These are people who can be into gambling, who love to play the stock market, but do it irrationally. They do it in a way where there's not like a formula. It's highly emotional based. Part of the draw for someone who has excessive risk taking is the fact that it's the adrenaline rush. So they are an adrenaline junkie and they get their adrenaline from the finances. And the problem is, though, that when you start doing this from a place of emotions based and there's not like a formula, I have a friend of mine who has been trading stocks for years and years and years. And he goes, here's the thing you have to realize about trading stocks. You have to make it boring. You have to make it that you have a very specific formula. You never deviate from your checklist of what it's going to do. He said the problem that you run into is when you deviate from your checklist, you get greedy. You start taking excessive risks because you're like, I just want to double my money. I just want to double my money and things like that, where you're being completely irrational and you are moving from the left brain to the right brain. You're emotionally connected to the outcome. You're now vested and you're no longer following a left brain scientific strategy, logical reason to guide your actions when you're, say, betting in the stock market, or if you're even betting on games, things like that, whatever it is that you want to do. But excessive risk taking is when you cross the line to irresponsibility and you are risking far too much. And it's that adrenaline rush. You're just chasing that adrenaline, and that is very dangerous when you are putting your financial nest egg into something like the stock market. I don't know if you heard, there was recently a young man who committed suicide on one of the trading apps because he lost like $200,000. Excessive risk taking. This is an addiction. It's an adrenaline junkie. It's highly emotional. You lose all rationale or all logical thinking. So what I want you to do is I want you to sit down and think about any time that you yourself might have been a little irrational when it came to risk taking. Did you embrace an endeavor where you, took on a business partnership without doing enough due diligence, where you were really risking stuff because you didn't take the time to slow down, to think things through. You got excited, got maybe a little greedy, started thinking like this is too good to be true. I gotta go after it. And usually if something's too good to be true, it's usually for a reason, because it is too good to be true and it's not valid. So where in your life, if ever, have you ever taken excessive risk that was unwarranted, that that if you look back now, you see all the red flags and you just completely ignore them? Then what I want you to do is, once you've identified any and all areas and in specific instances in which you were taking an excessive risk that was irresponsible, emotionally based, chasing adrenaline, being greedy. Now write down on the other side of the paper, write down everything it cost you. What were all the consequences of those actions, of you, really risking something that shouldn't have been risked, that was completely irresponsible. Write down all of the consequences, not just financially, not just whatever money you might have lost, but, if there was a friendship that was lost or a business partnership that was lost because of the way it was handled, the emotional stress, your physical health. What were all of the consequences of your irresponsible behavior when it came to risk taking, when it came to your financial life? So if you don't know, I don't know if I've shared this before, my name is Christine Regan Lake. I have been a trauma release specialist for 10 years. I work with people in releasing the trauma of the past. Financial money disorders are a serious problem in our culture. And, I've been working with this Mastering My Money Mindset test for over 10 years, helping people to identify where their blocks are around money, where their trauma points are that cause them to have these disordered thinkings, disordered habits that are sabotaging their financial wealth. So if you'd like, you can take my free test. It's go to masteringmymoneymindset.com. You can just pop your email in there. I'll send you off the free test and you can take it. And it's going to give you some insight into what some of your sabotaging beliefs are that you're holding at the subconscious level that are sabotaging your financial future. So again, if you liked this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button or dislike if you didn't like it. Put anything in the comments. I'd love to hear your feedback. And if you were one of those people that was excessive risk taking, then drop the hashtag of yes, risk taker. You've been there, done it. I've done it. But thankfully I've healed from that. So hope you have a great day and I look forward to seeing you on day 19. Have a good one. Bye.